Karl Marx, a name that resonates throughout history. An influential figure whose ideas shaped the course of politics, economics, and social thought. In this video, we delve into the life, ideas, and impact of Karl Marx, a visionary thinker whose work continues to spark debates and inspire movements. Karl Marx, born on May 5, 1818, in Trier, Germany, was a philosopher, economist, and revolutionary thinker. His ideas and writings have had a profound impact on shaping the course of modern history. Marx, together with Friedrich Engels, co-authored some of the most influential texts in the realm of political and economic theory. Marx's significance lies in his critical analysis of capitalism and his vision of a more equitable society. He devoted his life to understanding the dynamics of economic systems and class struggles, ultimately aiming to create a world free from exploitation and inequality. Marx's works, including the Communist Manifesto and Das Kapital, are pillars of Marxist theory and have served as guiding principles for numerous political movements and revolutions worldwide. Although Marx's ideas have faced criticism and undergone diverse interpretations, his intellectual contributions continue to shape political discourse, labor movements, and academic studies to this day. Join us as we explore the life, ideas, and lasting impact of Karl Marx, an intellectual giant whose quest for social justice and transformative change continues to resonate in the pursuit of a more just and equal world. Karl Marx's early life played a significant role in shaping his intellectual development and laying the groundwork for his revolutionary ideas. Born on May 5, 1818, in the city of Trier, Germany, Marx grew up in a society undergoing rapid social and economic transformations during the Industrial Revolution. Marx came from a middle-class family of Jewish descent. His father, Heinrich Marx, was a lawyer who aspired to provide his children with a good education and social mobility. Marx's educational journey began at the University of Bonn, where he initially studied law. However, his true passion and intellectual curiosity led him to shift his focus to philosophy and history. It was during his time at the University of Bonn that Marx became exposed to Hegelian philosophy, named after the renowned German philosopher Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel. Hegel's dialectical approach to understanding history and society left a lasting impact on Marx's thinking. After transferring to the University of Berlin, Marx continued to delve deeper into philosophy, particularly under the influence of the young Hegelians, a group of radical thinkers who challenged the existing social and political order. Marx's studies in philosophy provided him with a critical lens through which he viewed society, history, and human progress. However, it was his encounter with political economy that sparked his interest in understanding the material conditions of society and the mechanisms of capitalism. Marx engaged with the works of classical economists such as Adam Smith and David Ricardo, who explored the dynamics of capitalism and the relationship between labor and value. These studies laid the foundation for Marx's later contributions to economic theory. Through his upbringing, education, and exposure to influential philosophical and economic thinkers, Karl Marx developed a multifaceted intellectual background that would shape his groundbreaking theories on society, economics, and the struggle for social justice. In 1848, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels published a document that would become one of the most influential and widely read political manifestos in history, the Communist Manifesto. This short yet powerful text captured the essence of their revolutionary ideas and provided a comprehensive analysis of the social, economic, and political conditions of the time. At its core, the Communist Manifesto presents a scathing critique of capitalism and a call for the proletariat, the working class, to rise up against the bourgeoisie, the capitalist class, in a quest for social transformation. One of the key ideas put forth in the manifesto is the analysis of class struggle. Marx and Engels argued that throughout history, societies have been defined by the conflicts arising from the struggle between oppressor and oppressed classes. The manifesto contends that in the capitalist system, the bourgeoisie exploits the proletariat through the extraction of surplus value. Marx's labor theory of value is presented, suggesting that the value of goods and services is derived from the labor invested in their production. Moreover, the Communist Manifesto identifies capitalism's inherent contradictions and the inevitable crises it faces. Marx and Engels argued that capitalism, driven by its relentless pursuit of profit, leads to economic instability, inequality, and alienation. The central message of the manifesto lies in its call for proletarian revolution. Marx and Engels urged the working class to unite, overthrow the bourgeois ruling class, and establish a socialist society in which the means of production would be collectively owned and controlled. The Communist Manifesto had a profound impact on subsequent political movements, inspiring socialist and communist parties, worker uprisings, and revolutionary struggles worldwide. Its ideas served as a rallying cry for those seeking to challenge and transcend the oppressive structures of capitalist societies. Though written over a century and a half ago, the Communist Manifesto remains relevant today, provoking discussions about social justice, inequality, and the pursuit of alternative systems to address the flaws of capitalism. Among Karl Marx's most significant and extensive works is Das Kapital. Published in multiple volumes, this monumental work is a comprehensive analysis of capitalist economics, delving deep into the inner workings of the capitalist system and its consequences on society. The central focus of Das Kapital is to unravel the exploitative nature of capitalism and expose the underlying dynamics that generate wealth and power imbalances within society. One of the key concepts explored in Das Kapital is the theory of surplus value. Marx argued that the value of a commodity is determined not only by the labor required for its production but also by the additional labor that workers contribute beyond what they receive as wages. According to Marx, surplus value is the source of profit for capitalists. Capitalists exploit the surplus labor of workers by paying them less than the value they create, resulting in the accumulation of wealth in the hands of the capitalist class. Das Kapital meticulously examines various aspects of capitalist production, including the process of commodification, the role of machinery, and the formation of capital. It analyzes the intricate connections between labor, capital, and the market, shedding light on the mechanisms that perpetuate inequality. Marx's critique of capitalism in Das Kapital extends beyond economic analysis. He investigates the alienating effects of labor under capitalism, highlighting how workers become estranged from the products they create, their own labor, and even their own human essence. Das Kapital serves as a powerful tool for understanding the complex web of economic relations in capitalist societies. It exposes the inherent contradictions and exploitative nature of capitalism, challenging the prevailing notions of private property and the pursuit of profit at the expense of human well-being. Though dense and complex, Das Kapital continues to be studied, debated, and influential in fields such as economics, sociology, and political theory. Its exploration of capitalist economics and its critique of exploitation contribute to ongoing discussions on alternative economic systems and the pursuit of a more equitable society. Karl Marx's intellectual framework encompasses several key concepts that are fundamental to understanding his analysis of society, history, and the effects of capitalism. Let's explore three of these concepts: historical materialism, dialectical materialism, and the base superstructure theory. First, historical materialism forms the foundation of Marx's approach. It is a theory that examines the relationship between the material conditions of society, such as the means of production and the organization of labor, and the development of social structures, institutions, and ideas throughout history. Next, dialectical materialism combines Marx's dialectical method, influenced by Hegelian philosophy, with an emphasis on the material world. It posits that societal change occurs through the clash of opposing forces, conflicts, and contradictions within the material conditions of society. The base superstructure theory is a framework that explains the relationship between the economic base, which consists of the means of production and the relations of production, and the superstructure, encompassing institutions, culture, ideology, and politics. According to Marx, the economic base shapes and influences the superstructure, including the beliefs, values, and social arrangements that emerge in a society. A central concern in Marx's analysis is the concept of alienation. Marx argued that under capitalism, workers become alienated from the products they produce, their own labor, their fellow workers, and even their own human essence. This alienation is a consequence of the separation of workers from the means of production and their subordination to the capitalist class. Marx viewed alienation as a result of the capitalist mode of production, where workers are reduced to mere cogs in the profit-driven machinery. He believed that by regaining control over the means of production and establishing a socialist society, workers could overcome alienation and achieve self-realization. These concepts are interwoven in Marx's analysis, providing a framework for understanding the dynamics of society, historical change, and the transformative potential of overcoming capitalist systems. They continue to influence critical theories and shape discussions on social, economic, and political alternatives. Karl Marx's ideas have had a profound and enduring impact on politics, economics, and social movements around the world. His theories and critiques of capitalism have inspired numerous political ideologies and played a significant role in shaping historical events and the formation of communist states and leftist. Marx's vision of a classless society, where the means of production are collectively owned and controlled, provided the ideological foundation for the establishment of communist states in the 20th century. The Russian Revolution of 1917, led by Vladimir Lenin and the Bolshevik Party, drew heavily from Marx's ideas. They sought to overthrow the capitalist system, establish a proletarian government, and create a socialist society. In China, Mao Zedong, inspired by Marx's theories, led the Communist Party in a successful revolution in 1949, resulting in the establishment of the People's Republic of China. Mao's variant of Marxism, known as Maoism, emphasized the role of the peasantry and the importance of continuous revolution. Marx's ideas also influenced leftist movements and parties beyond state formation. Socialist and communist parties emerged in various countries, advocating for workers' rights, social justice, and economic equality. These movements sought to challenge the power structures of capitalism and build more equitable societies. Marxist thought continues to inspire and shape contemporary politics and social movements worldwide. It has influenced labor movements, anti-colonial struggles, feminist and racial equality movements, and critiques of neoliberal capitalism. While interpretations of Marx's ideas have varied, his concepts have provided a framework for analyzing power dynamics, class struggle, and the pursuit of social transformation. They continue to stimulate discussions on alternative economic systems, social justice, and the quest for a more equitable world. Despite the significant impact and influence of Karl Marx's theories, his ideas have not been without criticism and ongoing debates. Critics have raised concerns and challenges regarding the feasibility and implementation of Marxist ideologies in practice. One common criticism of Marx's theories is the question of economic feasibility. Critics argue that Marxist ideas, particularly the notion of collective ownership of the means of production, may lead to inefficiency, lack of innovation, and resource allocation problems. Another critique centers around the concentration of power. Critics argue that Marxist systems, when implemented, have often resulted in authoritarian regimes, where power is centralized and individual freedoms are curtailed. Furthermore, the historical experiences of countries attempting to implement Marxist ideologies have faced significant challenges and encountered failures. This includes economic difficulties, bureaucratic inefficiencies, and instances of human rights abuses. From the collapse of the Soviet Union to the struggles faced by various communist states, these experiences have ignited debates and raised questions about the practicality and adaptability of Marxist theories in diverse socio-political contexts. It is important to note that interpretations and applications of Marxist theories have varied widely. Some argue that the failures and challenges observed in specific instances were due to deviations from the original ideas, while others criticize the fundamental tenets of Marxism itself. Debates surrounding Marx's theories continue to shape discussions on alternative economic systems, social justice, and the pursuit of a more equitable society. critical analysis and constructive dialogue remain crucial for assessing the strengths and limitations of Marxist ideologies. Karl Marx's contributions to social and political thought have left an indelible mark on our understanding of society, economics, and power dynamics. His ideas continue to resonate and influence contemporary discussions, demonstrating their ongoing relevance in our ever-changing world. Marx's analysis of capitalism and his critique of its exploitative nature have shed light on the unequal distribution of wealth, power, and resources in society. His emphasis on class struggle and the alienation of labor has contributed to our understanding of social inequality and the pursuit of social justice. His theories of historical materialism and dialectical materialism have provided frameworks for analyzing historical change, social structures, and the interplay between material conditions and ideas. These concepts continue to shape discussions on social transformation and the dynamics of societal progress. Marx's emphasis on the base superstructure theory has contributed to our understanding of how economic systems shape and influence social, political, and cultural institutions. It prompts us to question the power structures and ideologies that emerge within societies and their impact on individual lives. Marx's ideas have transcended academia and influenced various social movements, labor movements, and political ideologies around the world. They have inspired critical thinking, mobilized activism, and fueled demands for economic justice, workers' rights, and social equality. Contemporary discussions on capitalism, socialism, and alternative economic systems often draw upon Marx's theories. His ideas challenge us to question the status quo, explore alternatives, and envision a more equitable and just society. While acknowledging the criticisms and ongoing debates surrounding Marx's theories, it is undeniable that his contributions have shaped our understanding of social and political thought. They continue to ignite intellectual discourse, inspire activism, and offer insights into the pursuit of a fairer and more inclusive world. Karl Marx's ideas remain a vital part of our intellectual landscape, reminding us of the importance of critical analysis, social justice, and the continuous search for a society that truly serves the needs and aspirations of all. As we reflect on the legacy of Karl Marx, we are reminded of his profound call for transformative action. His words resonate with the enduring quest for change, justice, and a better future. Let us embrace the challenge of shaping our world, learning from history, and engaging in dialogue to forge paths towards a society that truly embodies the principles of equality, freedom, and human dignity. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Karl Marx's ideas and their impact. May we continue to strive for a world that honors the pursuit of social justice and the collective well-being of all.